no matter what you do in life, this is a guarantee. It pays to think different. It pays to take action in contrarian ways. When other people are resting, you gotta be working. When other people are fearful, you gotta be greedy. When other people are settling, you gotta think different. Find something different. You gotta be grinding and pushing. That's a fact of life. You know, I swear to God, like if I had thought different years ago, I guarantee you I'd be like 10 years ahead of people. So that's why I'm thinking different now. And you gotta think different now too. Like we all have to think different. The old way isn't working anymore. The old way's broken. You know, normal, all the same things that people are doing, the same lifestyle, the traditional lifestyle, go to school, get a job, buy a house, buy a car, all that shit's broken. It leads to a dead-end way of misery, personal misery. It's just broken, it's just dead end. Like literally we have to think different as humans. I see a lot of people sitting around doing the same thing year after year, day in, day out. They're miserable. They can't get ahead. It's just too much friction in this old broken society. We all have to think different. We all have to make new, be more creative, make new paths, you know, dig deep, find out what we're really made of, each and every one of us, what we have to share and offer the world, and the value we have to give to each and every person on this planet. You know, it starts with small daily actions and it leads to big results. And that's a fact. And you know, people that were willing to go against the grain and have balls of steel, those are the winners out here. I see that time and time again. You know, you can literally be someone from no one. You can, and I'm not saying you're no one, I'm just saying that everyone is someone and they just don't know how to share it and bring value and articulate it, you know? And maybe it takes years and years and years of work. So what? In the end, it's fucking worth it. Because you cultivated your trueness, your pureness, your fucking individual perspective on life, you know? You gotta be great, you gotta think different, you gotta dig into your depths of your spirit and yourself, of what really makes you, your experiences, and share it to the world, because people are dying to hear it. People need voices, people need guidance, people need fresh insight, and the world is starving for that these days. There's just too much noise, there's too much bullshit, everyone's, you know, on lower vibrations. So as long as you're up here, you know, and you know, radiating out to the world, then I think you can create some waves and some new paths for yourself, and it's important to do that these days. And that's what I'm saying. There is no other way. The old way is broken. The 50-year-old model that's been around for 50 years or hundreds of years, it's done. Like, you gotta get out, you gotta fucking find new ways. I see everyone doing the same thing, and they're not happy, they're not getting ahead, you know. And I want people to win. And I want, you know, I want others to listen up and understand that I'm really, really trying to get articulate messages, you know, specific message across, that we all have to like understand what's gonna push us into new, you know, realms and new paths and new places with new people and new insight and fresh voices and fresh knowledge and all that shit. Like, it feels good to be different. It hurts in the beginning, but I guarantee you this, it's so much more worth it. You cannot be the same as everyone else, and that's my main message for today. Being the same is done, you know, you can't do it. I see everyone fitting into the same mold, and it's broken, and they're unhappy. And that's just, you know, that's just a systemic issue in society. And it has to just be turned on its head. It has to be flipped. The switch has to be flipped, and you have to switch it in here, and you have to switch it in here, with your hands and your heart and your mind and your spirit and everything, you know, the energy you embody and everything that you've created in your life, you know. Even if you're just starting, it doesn't matter. Document it. You know, I'm out here in this wonderful country of Albania, Himare in Albania, on the Albanian Riviera, sitting here, you know, trying to get my message across, and it's amazing. It's an amazing experience, you know. I'm happy, I'm grateful for it, And I just want everyone else to feel, you know, the energy and shit. So I think that it's possible for humans if we just think different.